Dear all, in this video lecture, we will study the virtual functions and this pointer. Now, if we talk about the question given to you in the previous lecture, the question was that what is the output of the following C++ code? So initially, we are writing the hash include iostream using namespace std. Then we have taken one variable, the value of the variable is equal to 5. Now we have made one pointer, means this ptr we are making, and ptr is having the address of this variable, means ptr is having the value which is present at this address location. Now if we want to print the value at ptr, then what will be the value? The options are 0, 5, address of variable, garbage value. So I think variable value is the 5. So we can say the answer should be the 5, because at the location of the variable uh, the 5 is present. So this pointer is pointing to the at this address location. So whatever the present at this address location, that will be printed. So if 5 is present, then 5 will be printed. So B option is the correct for this question. Now if we talk about the today's topic is virtual functions. So what is the meaning of virtual functions? Virtual functions is a member function of class that is declared in the base class. Means where we are declaring the virtual function, we are declaring in the base class. And it is repeated again in the derived class. So that functions call is decided at runtime, not at compile time. So what is the syntax of the virtual functions? Initially we will write the keyword virtual, then we will write the return type of the function, then we will write the function name. So why this virtual function is needed? So virtual functions make C++ look at the object, not the pointer. So we want behavior of the derived, not the base. For example, if we are not making this function as virtual, so what we will have, we will get the behavior of the base class, because since if we are making the pointer of the base class, then this will give the output functions of the base class, not the derived class. So if we want the output functions or behavior of the derived class, then we have to since it is repeated in the derived class, so we should declare in the base class as virtual function. Now about any example, then we can have one example of the virtual function. That is, initially we are writing the header file, then we have using namespace std, then we have made one class, then in that class, for example, we are making one function show, and this show function we are declaring as virtual. Then what we are doing, we are having the output of this function. So this is the base class show function. Then we have inherited one derived class from this base class. Then what we are doing, we have made again this show class. This same function, show function, this same function is repeated again. It is overridden in the derived class, and we are printing here derived class show. Now if we make one pointer b, which is uh, which is of base class, then we have made one object of derived class. Then if this b is pointing to the location of this object, if we are writing b arrow so now if we are writing here the virtual, then at the runtime this will give us the output. This is the derived class show. If we will not write here the virtual, then this pointer is made from the base class, so this will behave the method of the that is base class only. So this is the difference between declaring a virtual function or not declaring the virtual function of the base class. Then what is meaning of this pointer? This pointer, if it say, this pointer is implicit pointer available inside all non-static member functions. So this is available for non-static member function. It holds address of current calling object. Means it is having the current calling address of current calling object. So why this pointer is needed? Why it is needed? Data members and parameters, function parameters have the same name. If we are having any data member, for example, we are having any data member x, and for example, we have here we are having the so any function so. Then, for example, we are declaring any function so, and we are having this parameter again, this parameter x. Then if we want this value x, then we cannot write here, this is the very wrong, this will not take x is equal to x. Since we want to give this value to this parameter, so we cannot write here x is equal to x. Now this is the wrong. So to remove this ambiguity, then this pointer will come in the picture. So data members and function parameters have the same name. So when data members and function parameters are having the same name, so this ambiguity will be resolved by the which pointer, that is this pointer. So if we are writing here that this arrow x, then this ambiguity will resolve and this program will run. Otherwise it is not valid in any of the programming language. So if the parameters are the same, same member function parameter or variable are the same, then the ambiguity will be resolved by this parameter. We have one example of this pointer, that is we can take any example here, that is we are writing here the header file, then we have taken here the using a standard keyword, we have made one class sample, then we are having one variable x here, then we have one function that is set. Here again the parameter of this function is x and here is also x, means both the things are here. Now if we want to have this value here, then we cannot write here x is equal to x. So if we are writing this arrow x, this pointer will help us in having this value at x. So now if we are writing this function so, any function so, we want the output value of x is x. Then for example we are writing the main function, then we have made one object of this class, then we are passing this 10 value to this function and we want to display this. Then now we can display, otherwise without this pointer it was not possible to have this value. So that is we cannot write here x is equal to x. Now we will have the value of the x here. So this is this pointer, that this will remove the ambiguity. In today's lecture we have seen the virtual function. What is the virtual function? Virtual function is a member function of the class that is declared in the base class. What is the virtual function? Declared in base class. It is meant to be overridden in the derived class. Means if the function is repeated again in the derived class, for that we use that virtual keyword here. What is this pointer? It is implicit pointer that holds the address of current calling object, which will be having the address of current calling object. So this is all about this video lecture. If you like this video lecture, please hit the like button and share the video with your friends. So now we are having one question for you based on this lecture. Question is, this pointer helps in. The options are loop control, recursion, resolving naming conflict, memory allocation. So you can answer this question in the comment box. So thank you very much and enjoy the day. Thank you all.